Hi, I wanted to congratulate you in taking a massive step in starting your business. So, this is an exciting part of the process, and it's so important to take those steps thoroughly as well as making it fun and engaging. And that's what we are exactly going to do throughout this course. So, we are going to transform your idea, understand if it's a viable idea or not, and eventually making it into a business plan. As Tony Robbins says, the path to success is all about taking massive and determined action. So I want to officially welcome you to this course.
Welcome to our first lesson of our entire course series, where we're going to talk about ideation and characteristics of a viable idea. The first question and the first topic of this lesson is where your ideas come from. In my opinion, this is the easier part of the process. Gone are the days that somebody wanted to hide their ideas and just keep it from others, worrying that somebody would steal it from them. Most common ideas come from solving a personal problem you had or a problem that someone close to you have had. Your mom, son, daughter, friend. Or ideas can be a solution to a community-wide problem such as food waste or plastic disposals in the ocean. Or they can be any creative ways of making life easier in general. They can also be fun topics to engage and entertain people. It doesn't need to always be a solution to a painful problem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the course. I just wanted to give you some hints of where our business ideas come from. So, what do you think? Some of you might say, I don't have any idea. How can I come up with one? I can only say try to be curious, be observant, look around you, be more receptive, and see what's out there that can be done in a better way, more efficient way. Strengthen your problem solving skills. Have an open mind. If you see a problem, ask yourself, what if? What if this bottle could be lighter or more flexible so I could squeeze it after I'm done with the drink? What if I could recycle food waste right in my kitchen? Or what if I could learn while I was asleep? Or so many more what ifs. Now let's say you have come up with a great idea that you think is solving a problem. It's cool, it's fun, and you really think that it's going to be a great business. But let's be honest, can all ideas become successful businesses? If you want to know the answer, just Google it, and you will see during the past decades how many ideas have emerged in the markets that might have sounded like a cool idea at first, but were not able to become a successful business and sustain themselves financially and operationally. Google it and you will be amazed. When you're talking about a successful business and a viable idea, we need to consider three main topics, which are desirability, feasibility, and viability. And if your ideas fall in the intersection of all these three subjects, you have a promising business idea. Desirability refers to your customer's desire to buy from you. Feasibility is when we evaluate the possibility of us making the product or offering the service. And when it comes to viability, we talk more about financials and numbers to see if it's worth going through all the trouble and if the idea can be financially sustainable. For those of you that are still in the ideation phase and don't have an idea yet, and you're now just exploring and keen to come up with an idea, I highly suggest that the more ideas you have, the higher chance of you getting to better ideas, and better ideas will lead to better designs. It's just like a chain reaction. You just have to take them one by one. So don't be afraid and try to explore. So ideation is just a fancy word for coming up with different ideas. This creative process of generating new ideas can be accomplished through a variety of ideation techniques, such as brainstorming, visual thinking, and prototyping. Using sticky notes is one of my favorite ways of freeing up my mind and really giving myself permission to explore, and that's what you can do. During our course, we're going to see the next two slides quite often. The first one is your value proposition that showcases your products or your offerings on one side and showcasing your customer on the other hand. This will form the foundation of your business model canvas, which is a snapshot of your entire business. You can easily layer the characteristics of a promising idea on the canvas, where the desirability falls on the right-hand side of the canvas and left focuses on the feasibility. At the bottom, you have the viability. I'm sure you have heard of offering value to your customers over and over again. The valuable offerings are all the components of the right side of the canvas, and left is all about efficiency. You don't need to memorize any of that, as we're going to dive deep into these topics with many examples later. So for now, I want you to start practicing what we talked about so far. Grab a piece of paper and write down your original idea in the middle of the page. Use the sticky notes or any other ideation techniques and start massaging your idea. Ask yourself, what if my idea could be better than this? Or how about adding extra features to the product? Try your best to create different variations of your idea, and every time you think about it, make it better. Don't forget your practice. Spend as much time as you like on it, and then come to our next lesson.